Today I'm back with more Fortnite, and we are going to be taking a look at the new Mythic hero Raven. I am super excited to be able to bring you this video because after doing a ton of grinding, progressing through a lot of the quest line, I have also acquired a lot of gold and I purchased Raven. I'll be walking you through all of his stats and abilities and telling you if I think he is worth it. In the comments below, tell me a few things. 1. Do you have him yet? 2. Do you like him? 3. What is your favorite thing about him? And 4. At the end of this video, after hearing everything about him, do you think you're going to get him? Now, if you guys are new to the channel and you haven't subscribed already, definitely make sure to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell to be notified of when I put out videos, because I'm going to be doing a lot more Fortnite, and I hope you guys enjoy the content. Now, Raven is a brand new Mythic hero in this patch, and he is the new event item that is definitely worth picking up in my opinion. As soon as I could, I took him to level 30. I decided this relatively quickly, like literally probably after about 10 minutes of playing, because I'm like, this guy's a freaking beast, man. And if I don't use him as my main hero, I'm going to slot him and use him as my secondary, which we'll talk about in a little bit because he has a really sweet tactical ability that I think a lot of people are going to like. First off, Raven is a new soldier subclass. He is a Nevermore, and this is a rather unique hero and not a reskinned one like many others, okay? I've heard this going around that he is maybe a reskinned Jonesy or something. He's not. He's definitely his own thing, and I think it shows after playing with him for a little bit. I think, and I think many people will agree with me on this point, that he is by far the coolest looking hero in game now. I've seen a lot of cool ones, but none is close to him. He also carries a rather unique perk that revolves around pistols. And at first glance I thought, pistols, because I don't really like using them, but then again I don't really have like a super good one. But once you understand how he works, you soon realize how good he is and how pistols are very beneficial while using him. The new ability that he has is called Lefty and Righty, and it is absolutely insane. He brings out 2 pistols and starts destroying everything. About the only thing that you have to keep in mind while using him is that you actually have to be pretty accurate with your shots, because they don't really... I wish they kind of had a radius damage, but then it would definitely be way too OP. But you have to hit your shots for it to be effective. So he brings out these 2 pistols, he starts destroying everything, and as he's leveled up, this ability gets even better, and he starts to gain explosive damage and energy damage, which just shreds everything. He's basically shooting massive explosive rounds similar to a grenade launcher or an RPG or something like that. The only downside that this character has is the cooldown, but when I was using it, I didn't really find this too restrictive, as I could clear massive groups of enemies really quickly, and by the time that I moved to another big thing, or I did another, like, you know, rescue to survivor or something like that, it was back up. And I could definitely see how in like a fight the storm or something like that, where you get massive hordes of enemies, he would destroy everything. I think, me personally, I have a really high level Dragon Scourge, and my Dragon Slash is very powerful, and I can clear massive groups with ease with that character, and I think he could do the equivalent just in a different way. So he's essentially using 2 RPGs that just destroy everything, and they shoot fast, and they don't have any durability. You don't have to worry about ever having like a problem with durability. I guess your cooldown kind of is your durability, but it's like weapons that you get for free that you don't have to worry about. Then that's freaking awesome. Now he also has debilitating shots, which is pretty strong in and of itself, and the cooldown that this character suffers can be reduced by this pistol cooldown ability that you get later on. So that's why it's important to have pistols and use them, because you can actually reduce the time. I think it's like a second every single kill, and so it does take quite a bit to do, but it does help definitely. Now his war cry is pretty strong as well, but I've heard that it isn't the strongest one out there when you compare with other heroes that are around. But when you take that mixed with what I just said, as well as the kneecapper ability and lingering pain, it just stacks these massive amounts of damage all at one time. It's like the shots in and of themselves can already do a ton of damage, and it's like you don't need any of this other stuff, but it definitely helps, and it's what makes him so freaking good. Now he also gives some insane tactical support ability, which I think gives like resistance ability as well, but the tactical support ability, which I've been using on my main Dragon Scourge Ninja, because I use him all the time. But it doesn't matter what hero you use, because any hero can benefit from Raven. He gives explosive rounds to any hero. Basically, it causes explosions after every 10 kills using a ranged weapon, which most people use ranged weapons like all the time. So even if he isn't your primary hero that you use, you can definitely benefit from him, from his buffs that he gives as being a part of your team. So, I mean, there's many reasons why I think he is a great hero to get and well worth the gold and well worth the grind. It's up to you guys what you think, but I think he's freaking amazing. And I should also state that the pistols can destroy all sorts of things too. It's not just husks. So, I mean, he's just like all around, I think, a very good hero. And he is unique. I think that's one thing that's really cool. He looks super unique, and he's got unique abilities, and he's a unique soldier altogether. So all in all, I think he's an OP hero and definitely worth it. I think some people might disagree with me, but I think after using him for about an hour last night that I was like, okay, this guy is freaking super OP. And I'll say this much. I don't really use soldiers, ever. I don't really use any other class other than ninjas. I'm super addicted to being a ninja, but this makes me want to use a soldier class because of this reason alone. But the only thing that I have a hard time with is using freaking grenades. I just can't use them that well. But all in all, guys, I think he's worth it. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you're enjoying the content from Fortnite. Thanks for supporting the channel and being here. You guys are awesome. See you in the next one.